feels your Master Lee.
And Lolo.
All right, so we're very late to the game and reacted to Diablo Immortal because this game is already out. It hit the App Store #1. And I gotta say, kudos for the team for sticking the landing because I heard the game is really freaking good.
You heard?
I've been reading the reviews. I actually have not played it. So here's the thing, right? I can't play games on my phone anymore because my eyesight is just bad. And I don't like the fact that I got to use, I like a joystick or a mouse. And I figure I'm going to wait until, they kind of res it up and maybe bring the PC and play it. But I heard it's that deep. Like they could pull it off and it won't feel like a mobile game. So I'll wait for that. I thought I'd share a little bit of a story here because if you watch my other Diablo reaction, just posted up, I did interview for the Diablo team. They were looking for someone to lead the business side of things. And I was, thinking about, all right, what are they going to be able to do with this Diablo Immortal mobile game? Because Blizzard is not known to create great mobile games. They don't really known for any mobile games, right? Like this is new. And there was potentially 2 ways where this could have failed. And I was really concerned about this, right? One is that they overthink it and they make a game that, sort of like a PC game shoved into mobile, in which case it's overly complex, right? Mobile is meant to be play in, play out. It's real easy to get in and out, streamlined, right? But second, that they were going to flub the business model because Blizzard is known for charging a lot of money up front for a game, giving your value's worth, and that's it. Where a mobile game is persistent. You have to think of it as like a games as a service. You have to constantly update with new content, which means you need a business model that match that. But you can't be like, a lot of these other games, like say Candy Crush, where you're asking for money left and right, and then you're just gouging people either. It's tricky. You don't know the story, but they presented this game a couple years ago. The lead designer, he goes up on stage. Everyone in the crowd was anticipating. They thought, oh my God, it's a new Diablo game. He goes, Diablo for mobile. And then literally people go, oh, boo, you suck.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. And he was shocked to the point where he didn't know how to respond.
Right.
And then people on stage were like, you all have mobile phones, right? And that made it even worse. Like, do you not get that people want from you the next big Diablo game, not the mobile? In many ways, a reflection how a company was so out of tune to what the market was looking for.
Right.
Had they maybe announced Diablo 4 first, and then next year maybe announced Diablo Immortal, would have worked better. But there were ways to, I think, roll something up. But so it was basically a huge, disastrous announcement. And to the point where if I was on the team, I would have been so demotivated. I would be like, oh, woe is me. I spent my whole life on a game no one wants to play. But they kept at it. They kept tweaking it. They kept fixing it. And it's a great game. And I'm reading this like, I don't think they nailed the business model just yet. But either way, better to be in that scenario than the other one, which is they would have just totally failed mobile, right? Like they can work their way towards a balance between great gameplay and a monetization model. All right, let's check out the trailer. A cinematic trailer. This was from a couple years ago. We never watched it. By the way, if you want some more cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
All right.
The World Stone. It was the power of creation and the birth of our eternal conflict. From the high heavens to the burning hells, our desire to control that power poisoned its very nature. And so, I gave my life to destroy it. But its corruption spread.
I really do like how they've gone old school horror with the latest Diablo games. It's really dark and gruesome and ooh, nice dodge, buddy. Oh, your buddy died. Got friends. That was cool.
You have to touch your weapon before you can create your power?
Guess better than touching yourself
If
to create pleasure.
humanity is to survive, they must stand together and face the rising darkness. Though that may not be enough.
Oh shit, I'm going home. It's not worth the loot. There is a great narration for this whole game, actually. I would say that storyline has really been driven by the narration. It's that the guy, imagine being born into the world with a voice like that. You can literally command companies, get the chicks. All I got is a voice that's good for reactions, and that's about it.
Maybe no.
All right, good stuff, man. Diablo team, kudos to you all in general here. And hopefully, I think I blew my opportunity to ever join them, unfortunately. But yeah, if you guys want to watch that sort of backstory, check out my other Diablo reaction where I kind of talked about how I interviewed with the Diablo team and what happened there, why I eventually turned down the opportunity. I've had a great gaming career. I've worked on all the gaming franchises I've ever wanted to.
Yes.
Right, from the Elder Scrolls to Bomberman, my favorite multiplayer party game of all time. Both Sonic and Mario, Star Wars, Marvel, WWE. I mean, like all these games.
Right. I think you spend a lot of time thinking, making your decisions.
This one I spent a lot of time on it, just because it's seriously one of the top 10 gaming franchises of all time. It makes so much money. There's still so much potential to be able to take it to the next level, to turn it into a brand, right? Which is how Activision's thinking about it. It's not just a game anymore, but what's the opportunity to take it to a brand?